It all started with a single sparkle, a diamond ring glinting under the Los Angeles sun. Cameras flashed, whispers turned into roars, and suddenly, the world was once again asking the same question. Are Martin and Dakota Johnson finally engaged? Before we dive deeper, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to HOLLYNEWS TV, and turn on notifications, because what's coming next will change everything you thought you knew about Hollywood's most private couple for years. Martin and Dakota Johnson have been one of Hollywood's most mysterious love stories, rarely seen together, yet constantly the subject of quiet fascination. They've managed to keep their relationship away from the chaos of paparazzi and social media. But every now and then, something surfaces that sends fans into a frenzy. And this time, it's bigger than ever. Over the past few weeks, rumors have exploded across social media after Dakota was spotted in Malibu wearing what appeared to be a massive emerald-cut diamond ring. The photos went viral instantly. Within hours, entertainment outlets from Los Angeles to London were speculating that Martin, the Coldplay frontman, had finally popped the question after years of low-key romance. But is it really true? Or is this just another illusion in a carefully guarded world of celebrity love? Let's rewind for a moment. And Dakota's relationship began quietly back in 2017. At first, few people noticed. There were only subtle hints: a dinner here, a concert there, a cozy weekend getaway in the Hamptons. But what started as whispers soon became headlines. Despite the intense spotlight, the two maintained an unusually grounded connection. Known for his poetic soul and heart-on-sleeve lyrics, seemed to find peace in Dakota's calm, artistic presence. And Dakota, who had grown up in Hollywood royalty, appeared to finally find someone who understood the pressure of fame without feeding into it. Their chemistry was undeniable. Yet, despite their deep bond, both remained fiercely private. Even when paparazzi photos of the two together surfaced, hand in hand at the beach or sharing quiet moments at Coldplay concerts, neither ever confirmed their relationship publicly. Then came the infamous Malibu mansion story. In 2021, reports claimed that and Dakota had moved in together into a stunning $12.5 million home overlooking the ocean. Insiders said it wasn't just a house, it was a sanctuary, a place away from fame, away from noise, where the couple could simply be themselves. But with that move came a new wave of speculation. If they were already living together, could marriage be next? And now, 2 years later, those whispers have returned louder than ever. Sources close to the couple claim that has been talking about marriage for months, and that friends wouldn't be surprised if the proposal already happened. Still, both and Dakota have remained silent. No confirmation, no denial, just silence. And that silence might be the loudest message of all. Halfway through the story, fans began connecting the dots. Coldplay's new album, Moonlight Hearts, includes several songs that sound like love letters, deep, vulnerable, and clearly inspired by someone special. In one track, Forever Blue, sings, "When the quiet finds you, I'll be the sound that stays." Fans immediately linked it to Dakota, known for her love of quiet moments, her introspective nature, and her aversion to fame. Then came the Netflix premiere of Dakota's latest project, where she appeared radiant, confident, and noticeably wearing the same ring again. Cameras zoomed in. Fashion blogs exploded. The words "engagement confirmed" began trending on X, formerly Twitter, within minutes. But here's where things get even more intriguing. Sources say had been planning something major just before Coldplay's world tour last year, a private getaway to Spain, where both reportedly spent time away from the public eye. The same source described it as a life-changing trip. Could that happen the moment he asked the question? Adding fuel to the fire, fans noticed that Dakota's mother, actress Melanie Griffith, recently liked several Instagram posts about weddings and engagement joy. Coincidence or quiet approval? Still, the couple's tight inner circle refuses to confirm anything. One insider told People magazine, "They've been in love for a long time, but they don't need a public announcement to prove it." That statement alone only deepened the mystery. As the speculation continues, the the public can't help but draw parallels between Chris's past and present. His previous marriage to Gwyneth Paltrow ended amicably but publicly, something he's been careful to avoid repeating. Since then, Chris has spoken openly about valuing privacy and emotional stability over fame and spectacle. Dakota, too, has often mentioned how peace and simplicity are sacred to her, and maybe that's why, if they're engaged, they're keeping it sacred. But here's a twist few expected. Sources recently revealed that Dakota's close friends have been spotted visiting high-end bridal boutiques in Los Angeles. While Dakota herself hasn't been seen there, fans believe it could be part of quiet wedding preparations, with the couple aiming for an intimate, beachside ceremony far from Hollywood's chaos. Imagine it. The waves, the sunset, and two souls who've weathered fame, heartbreak, and rumor, finally finding peace in each other. Whether or not the engagement is officially confirmed, one thing is certain. Chris and Dakota have built something rare in the entertainment world, a relationship grounded in authenticity and mutual respect. In an age where love stories are often played out for clicks and clout, theirs feels refreshingly real. And maybe, just maybe, that's why people care so deeply. Because in their quiet love, fans see something hopeful. Proof that even in Hollywood, true connection still exists. As this story continues to unfold, all eyes remain on that ring, those songs, and those subtle gestures that seem to say more than words ever could. Could this be the beginning of a new chapter? Will we soon hear wedding bells for one of the most beloved couples in the industry? Or will they continue to keep their love locked away from the world, hidden behind Malibu sunsets and private melodies? Whatever the truth may be, one thing's for sure, this story is far from over, and if you've been captivated by the mystery of Chris Martin and Dakota Johnson's love story, make sure you stay tuned, because when the next clue drops, you'll want to be the first to know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video so you never miss a beat, right here on HOLLYNEWS TV, where Hollywood secrets come to light. But just when fans thought the story had reached its peak, something unexpected happened. During Coldplay's latest concert in Paris, Chris Martin stopped mid-performance to address the crowd. With his guitar resting against his chest and the spotlight dimming, he smiled faintly and said, "This next song is for someone who makes every day feel like the sun's out." The crowd erupted in cheers, sensing exactly who he meant. And when he began playing a soft, emotional version of Yellow, the cameras caught a small pendant around his neck with the initials DJ engraved. Social media exploded. Fans flooded X, Instagram, and TikTok, dissecting every second of that moment. Was this Chris's way of confirming his engagement to Dakota Johnson without words? The hashtag Chris and Dakota engaged began trending globally within hours. Even celebrities started commenting. Emma Roberts liked one of the clips, and Reese Witherspoon commented with a simple sparkles red heart. But then came another layer of intrigue. A few days later, paparazzi spotted Dakota walking her dog in Los Angeles, once again wearing the same diamond ring, this time more visible than ever. The placement of her hand, the subtle smile on her face, it all seemed intentional, almost like she was silently acknowledging the speculation. For someone as private as Dakota, such a public appearance spoke volumes. Insiders close to Dakota revealed to E! News that the couple had, in fact, celebrated a private milestone earlier in the summer. While they didn't specify what that milestone was, those close to the pair described it as a deeply emotional commitment moment. Some believe it was the proposal, others think it was a spiritual or symbolic ceremony between them, something deeply personal, away from the world's gaze, and that secrecy fits their pattern perfectly. Unlike other Hollywood couples who thrive on attention, Chris and Dakota have built their relationship in near silence. No public fights, no over-the-top posts, just quiet companionship and mutual admiration. Even Dakota's past interviews reflect this philosophy. In one conversation, she said, "The most beautiful things in life are the ones that don't need to be shared." That statement, once overlooked, now feels like a quiet foreshadowing of their current love story. As fans dig deeper, another fascinating detail has emerged. Chris has reportedly been spending more time in Los Angeles recently, pausing Coldplay's tour schedule between legs. Sources claim he's focusing on family matters, which many now interpret as wedding planning. Some tabloids even suggest the couple is considering a destination wedding in Majorca, a place both are known to love and visit frequently. Meanwhile, Dakota's friends have been unusually tight-lipped. One insider mentioned that Dakota's been glowing lately more than ever. She's happy, centered, and deeply in love. For fans, that was all they needed to hear, but then came an unexpected twist. Reports surfaced that Gwyneth Paltrow, Chris's ex-wife and the mother of his 2 children, had been seen having lunch with Dakota just weeks ago. Rather than tension, it appeared to be an open, friendly meeting. According to witnesses, they laughed, chatted, and seemed completely at ease. Some fans see this as a sign of full acceptance, perhaps even a family blending in preparation for a future together. Gwyneth has publicly praised Dakota in past interviews, calling her an incredible woman. If that dynamic remains strong, it could mean the entire Martin Paltrow family is embracing this next chapter with open arms. Still, amid all the romantic speculation, there's an undercurrent of anticipation, because everyone knows Chris Martin has a way of turning his emotions into music. Rumor has it that Coldplay's next single, currently in production, is a love ballad inspired directly by Dakota. Studio insiders describe it as raw, vulnerable, and deeply personal, the kind of song that could only be written by someone truly in love. If that's true, it may be the most direct confirmation fans will ever get. Chris doesn't need to post a photo or issue a statement. His music speaks for him, and perhaps that's what makes this story so captivating. It's not built on scandal or publicity, but on genuine emotion, quiet gestures, and artistic expression. In a world where every celebrity moment is curated for attention, Chris and Dakota's restraint feels almost revolutionary. They remind us that love doesn't always need a spotlight. It just needs truth. So, what's next for them? Some believe the engagement will stay secret until after Coldplay's tour concludes, followed by a quiet wedding with close family and friends. Others predict they'll confirm it through an understated announcement, perhaps during an awards season red carpet moment. Whatever they decide, one thing is certain: the world will be watching. As the sun sets over Malibu and the waves crash softly against their secluded home, you can almost picture it. Chris at the piano, Dakota curled up beside him, both smiling at a love story that needs no words. A love that doesn't seek validation from the world, because it's already complete within itself. And as the rumors swirl and fans hold their breath, one truth remains. When it comes to Chris Martin and Dakota Johnson, silence might just be the loudest kind of love there is. Stay tuned, because this story is still unfolding, and when the truth finally comes out, you can bet HOLLYNEWS TV will be the first to bring it to you.